All of us have some grief in life, but I am here to tell you my story and how I'm making changes. I'm just here today because I'm seeing a lot of challenges on YouTube and Facebook that I think are just ridiculous. And I think if you're going to make a challenge, make the challenge something that's going to change your life and motivate you to better yourself. And that's what it's about. So I challenge you all to go to school, graduate, get good grades, find a job. That's the hardest challenge in life right now. In fact, that's something that I'm trying to do myself. I've done 4 years of school and I am that 46% range of being underemployed. I'm working at a call center, which is something really popular out here in Tucson. And it's like, it's a job you take when you can't go anywhere else. And I hate it. But I'm doing it because I got bills to get paid. And you do it because your bills. And that's the only reason. And I don't like that feeling. I hate having a degree and I'm working in a job where someone with just the minimum of a high school degree can just come in and apply for. But I'm doing it because I want to live and I want to try to better myself. And I do believe I chose the wrong state to move to. By the way, I'm originally from Detroit, so what's up, Detroit? Missing you all. Not really, but doing the thing. I'm just saying, I got family out there and I miss them. But I've been in Detroit all of my life, and I've had the opportunity to go to Japan and South Korea and other places, and it's amazing to like travel, and I want to do that with my life. I never want to be stuck in one area. I want to travel, and I like traveling. But unfortunately, traveling requires financial stability, and that's something that I don't have. And it's something that I'm willing to try to get. But it's kind of hard when you're not being employed or you're finding jobs in these mediocre, really stressful and underpaid situations. My backstory would be I am originally from Detroit. I recently moved to Tucson after teaching English in Japan for 6 months and then going to Korea for a week. I am trying to make a living, and I left Detroit because I just wanted to get away. And despite my family's belief that I'm trying to run away from them, it's not you. It's just that I've always knew that Detroit was not my home, so to speak. And they say home is where the heart's set, but my heart was not in Detroit. I'm just going to be honest. And Detroit is a nice place. It's beautiful things. Good things are always happening there. Despite all the bad stuff that's happening, that's just the media. There's still a lot of good positive things in Detroit. It's just that I personally wanted a new environment. So I came to Tucson, Arizona. I have never been to Tucson, Arizona, but I made the move because I had the money at the time, and it made sense to me to move now before I get stuck in Detroit. Or that was the point. I didn't want to get stuck. And when I left Japan, the reason why I left Japan is because the teaching industry has become so saturated that a lot of people there are working multiple jobs just to stay there, and I did not foresee myself trying to work 3 jobs, which I was doing, just to stay in Japan. It's just too much. I would rather just work 1 job and then be happy and have all my bills taken care of. So I moved out here to Tucson. When I came here, I was able to get a job within a week of coming to Tucson, which did not happen. I had been applying for jobs in Detroit since I knew I was coming back. A month before I came back, I had been applying for jobs, and I had heard nothing from anyone besides Taco Bell and McDonald's and fast food. And despite that, I have a degree. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not that desperate to work at one of those restaurants or fast food joints. So I happily declined. And I took the little money that I had and I came to Tucson, Arizona. I had an apartment, and one of my biggest mistakes was getting an apartment that is worth more than what it was, but I did not know Tucson and I wanted to stay in a safe area. I have lived all my life in the ghetto or near the ghetto, and I'm just going to be honest. I find that if you surround yourself around negativity, you eventually become that negativity. So I thought if I moved somewhere decent, even though it's above my means, eventually something good would happen and my environment would become me. Basically, because I want to do good in life and I want to have better things in life. I don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck like I'm doing right now. But unfortunately, working at a call center is still causing me to live paycheck to paycheck, even though I have a rent of $639 right now. Well, correction, $657 a month. Car note of $300, insurance plan of $167, and then utilities that come to a grand total of $500, and that's including phone. And so I have a grand total of over $1,500 worth of living expenses, but I'm making it work. I'm still making payments with my father's help and the job that I have. I've had an interesting life, and I'm sure most of you all have too. But I'm just going to tell my story.